Savage Avengers #1 and Uncanny X-Men #17. Start with the first one. You can turn it off if you're done. I haven't read Uncanny X-Men. I bet a lot of you have read Savage Avengers. Um, Savage Avengers taking place directly after the Conan ending up in. It was from right after No Road Home Avengers. Conan waking up in the Savage Land, having to deal with some situations there. Basically, he's hunting some people. Wolverine comes in, battles Wolverine for a little while. They gain a sort of mutual respect for one another, and then we come to meet our baddie. Our baddie, as us British folks like to say, Jamie. Anyway, Jamie, why? Why'd you leave me? Anyway, basically, the bad guy is sacrificing people. He gets brother Voodoo, slashes his neck, Jericho's neck, leaves that blood in there, as well as some Fatterton Pavarotti dude who's been singing opera at the very beginning. He says he's trying to summon a god, sacrificing these people to summon it, basically talking about the Anunnaki, because he says a planet that comes in our rotation every 1,000 years or every millennium or something like that, and it's outside of Pluto, so Planet X, which does exist, mind you. It's pretty well unproven. Anyway, moving right along, let's talk about Planet X below. Let's talk about some really interesting stuff below. Buds. Jamie, why did you stick his wing behind that dumpster? She left me, my best friend. Anyway, what is up with this guy? He's getting weird. Uncanny X-Men. The characters are #17, handled by Rosenberg. The last one was handled by Dugan. Did a good job. Interior art by Deodato. Wasn't Deodato's best artwork, actually. Some of his worst, in my opinion, but great enough, I guess, for a start. I thought it was mildly interesting. I thought I'd give Savage Avengers a 6.5 out of 10 stars. Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. I got to move on to #17 there, celebrating basically the funeral of Ran, which is Wolfsbane. All of our characters are kind of not being led, I should say, as of last issue or the last 2 issues by Wolverine or by Cyclops. They're all their own leaders, basically, is what they come to the decision of, and they're all going to have a funeral, and they're going to go and kind of speak on her. Well, Wolverine doesn't do that. Has his problems in his own, handles his grief in his own way. Excuse me. So he goes out there and locates the people who had done the deed, basically, and as he's about to take them out, excuse me, by the way, sorry for all the movement. As he's about to take them out, these like soldier guys come in and they're about to handle them. Well, it doesn't work out, let's just say. And then Cyclops is trying to get rid of him, like, say, you're off the team and this and that. Well, you'd already said you're not the leader of the team, so you don't get to decide that. So they get to have a little scuffle, all their own. Good stuff, enjoyable. The series is still going okay. Could be better, could be worse. I don't know. Anyway, I would give it an okay rating. It was drawn by Gomez, a fill-in artist who I'm not familiar with. Not an untalented artist at all. I'd give it a 6 out of 10 stars. I'll keep following it. I'm still curious, so let me know if you read these, what you think, and what you would rate these as well below. Jamie!